Hi, I'm Skyler from the Sky, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome! So today's video is going to be about the books that I own that I think look the best. What I did is I went through all the books that I own, and I picked out 12 books, and I ranked them from which cover I like the least to which cover I like the best. But I like the cover of all of these books, that's why they were picked. I just decided to also rank them for some fun. The first book is Wicked Saints by Emily A. Duncan. This is actually one of the few books in this video that I have read. This book is also an advanced reader's copy. I got it about a month before the book actually came out, and I'm wondering if I should go on ahead and buy the finished version, like a hardback version of it, because I did notice that there were still some mistakes, still some things that sounded weird in this version. So let me know down below what you think there. And overall, I did like this book, but there were some times in it where I didn't know what was going on. Like, I couldn't tell who was talking and things like that, because there were two boys in it at one point. I'm not saying any spoilers, but there were two boys in it at one point, and it's third person, so it was constantly he. And I would have to go back to see which boy they were talking about at that moment. I did like this book. I do recommend it. Now I'm going to head on to the next book. This next book is like many of the others where I haven't read it, and it is Passenger by Alexandra Bracken. Now, I am interested in this book. I still want to read it, but I'm not as interested in it as I used to be because of what other people have said. But I still think it has a very pretty cover. The next book is a sequel, and I haven't even read the first book, but they were both on sale, so I just went on ahead and bought them both at the same time. They were both less than $5 for hardbacks, so I was just like, I'll do it. I'll get it. And the next book is The Empress by S.J. Kincaid. I have been really wanting to read the Diabolique ever since I heard it was coming out. I actually went to this thing at Barnes & Noble like a couple months before it came out, and I was so interested in it. But I just never had been able to get my hands on it to read it and find the time to read it. So I'm hoping to do that soon. This book is the second book in that series though. The next book in this video I got very recently, and it is the only adult book in this video. The rest are young adult. And it is The Witcher by Andrzej Sapkowski. I hope I'm saying that right. I have started playing The Witcher 3, and whenever I started playing it, I had no idea this was even a book. And I started playing The Witcher 3 before they made the Netflix series. Whenever I heard that it was a book, that it's based on a book, I had been wanting to read it ever since then. I had tried getting it from my library, and it would have taken forever to get it from my library. Plus, everything going on is just making it even harder to get it. So I went on ahead and bought it from Amazon. I'm hoping to read it really soon, and I'm really excited about that. The next book is another book I haven't read, but I'm really wanting to, and I got it on sale. It is The Glittering Court by Rochelle Mead. This book seems to have a lot of royal aspects to it, and I'm really looking forward to that since I really like the Selection series and then the Jewel trilogy. And also the cover really intrigued me, and I had seen it at other places, and whenever I saw this on sale, I just snagged it up. This next book falls into the minority of the books in this video. It is one that I have read, but it's also one that I'm thinking about giving away, maybe giving to my school or something. And I did get this book in a giveaway. It is To Best the Boys by Mary Weather. I didn't realize it right when I got it, but right in the middle, there's actually 2 pages that are missing. And what I did to benefit myself is I went on ahead and found the 2 pages that were missing, printed them off, and just stuck them in. It wasn't a terrible book, but I didn't completely enjoy it, so I'm probably not going to read it again. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give it to my old school and see if they want it, or maybe even my high school. See what I can do there, because otherwise it's in perfect condition, besides missing those 2 middle pages. We're starting to get into the stack of the ones that I really like, but that doesn't mean I've read any of these either. The next book in this video is Wayfarer by Alexandra Bracken. This is the sequel to Passenger. I didn't know at the time that it was a sequel, so I went on ahead and got it. And then later I found out that it was a sequel to Passenger, so I went on ahead and bought Passenger as well. The next book I haven't read either. I've had it since I think like July. I've had it for a good amount of time, but I just haven't been able to read it. And I had gotten it on sale on Amazon, and it is The Gilded Wills by Roshani Chosky. I'm really looking forward to reading this. I've read the synopsis before, but I don't really remember what it's about. It's also been recommended to me by a friend. I'm really looking forward to it. I have high hopes for it. The next book goes along with another book I mentioned earlier in this video, and it is The Diabolique by S.J. Kincaid. I had been looking forward to this book since before it had even came out, and then I just never read it. And it came out in 2016, the year that I was a freshman. So I am behind. The next book I had gotten marked down, and I had been looking forward to reading it for a while anyway. Like, as soon as I saw it, I fell in love with the cover, and I was really interested in it. I think it deals with witches, but I'm not quite sure there. And I read the synopsis, but it's been a while, so I don't remember it. The next book is The Wicked Deep by Shay Earnshaw. Just the dark blue with the silver making it stand out. It just feels so nice, and it looks so pretty as well. And the spine even looks really pretty with the stars and that silver on the black. I just fell in love with the cover, and then from there I read the synopsis and I just fell in love with it even more, and I can't wait to read it. And we are down to the final two books. The next book I'm going to talk about in this video I got recently. Whenever I bought The Witcher, I bought this book too. It's by an author on YouTube that I love watching for her writing tips. So I read her debut book from my library, but I knew they probably want to get the next book soon, so I went on ahead and snagged it, and it is The Stars We Steal by Alexa Dawn. I just really love watching her writing videos, and I did read the first book and I did enjoy it, although now I gotta read Jane Eyre, and that's what I'm gonna have to do with this one as well. I'm gonna have to read Jane Austen after I read this. But I am looking forward to it, and I'm a sucker for dark colors with brighter color accents, and that's why I love these covers. I'm really looking forward to it, and I have high hopes for it as well. And the last book is Flame in the Mist by Renee Adaya. I just love this cover with the flowers and all the bright colors, the phoenix, and I think phoenixes are gorgeous. And just how those bright colors pop against the black cover, it just stood out to me. And then even the spine has a little bit of that too. Once I read the synopsis and I saw the cover, I had to get it. It kind of reminded me of an anime that I watched called Maji, whenever a co-prince was traveling. That's not spoiling anything because I'm not saying who or anything like that, and it's the first time you meet the character. But anyway, he's traveling along, and it just kind of made me I just kind of pictured that scene whenever I read the synopsis. I don't think it's going to be anything like that, but that's just what I had pictured. Well, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe down below and leave a comment. What book covers are your favorite? I'm interested to know. See you later. Bye-bye.